Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be basically building a star rating component. And this video is going to be the first video for the whole YouTube series where I'll be focusing on front-end machine coding problems in vanilla JavaScript. So I suggest you to check out the other videos as well. But let me just show you a demo of what we'll be building by the end of this video. We'll be having this 5-star rating component where basically whenever we click, we're able to show the yellow colors and we are hovering, and as you can see, this is what we'll be building by the end of this video. So let us now start. I've already written some basic markup here. We have basic styling background, a basic div where we'll be basically writing all our logic, so that we'll be using this div container as our root, and we'll be basically be adding or removing HTML using JavaScript. I'm using ASM modules here. As you can see, script type equal to module, and it's basically going to call this index.js. I'm calling this rate class. I'm using basically creating a- or instantiating an object of the rate class, and I'm sending it the container. We can give it other values as well, but by default we'll be also having some values here. Okay, so I think we can get started now. We just need to create classes. Again, for modularizing the code, I could have went with ify modules, just plain old function also would have been worked out. I just wanted to go with some way. So I'm just using classes. In some other video, I might be using something else. We first having constructor. The constructor is going to take the config. As you can see, this config. And first of all, we'll be creating a clone of the default config to avoid weird issues with regards to object. We'll be calling what another function with the config, which we get from the user. And for this, what we'll do is like we'll call object.keys. It's going to be what config. We're going to basically iterate the config, which is going to be passed by the user. I'll get all the keys of it, and whatever keys we get, because see, we are basically not expecting user to pass all the keys. Whatever keys the user provides, we are basically only replace those keys only, not all the other keys. Okay, so that at least we have the basic values sorted. Okay. This is done now, I guess. We can now call this stars. First, putting the container. And if for some reason we are not able to find a container, we're just going to return it. But if you're able to find it, we are going to create the stars and going to append it to something called fragment, document fragment, and that document fragment we are going to attach it to DOM. Why you're using document fragment is because instead of directly appending to the DOM, is because fragment is only in memory, and so that we are avoiding the extra cost which we might get if we directly interact with the DOM. Just in simple terms, if you would like to go more deeper, I would suggest you check out the MDN box. I'll just wait for. We're going to create the stars decided based on this count. It can be multiple stars. We can write 10 stars, 15 stars, whatever you want. That's why it's very good to write in JavaScript. Because if you write in HTML, it will become difficult. We have to change in a lot of places, like in markup as well in JavaScript, our code. So hence, one second, what happened? Anyway, yeah. You're basically using the star entity here for the inner HTML of the star. Instead of using any kind of library like Font Awesome, I felt like it was better to go with the browser way. I'm gonna append that to what? Before that, we need to add extra stuff. Star dot what? Font size. Okay. Star dot style dot font size equal to this dot config dot size. The size we're getting from here, which is what 3rem. We'll be giving the default color to the stars, which we have in the config, which is off color. I think we'll stop. And let me first show you some things. Now, if I write star, it should what container, become child, fragment. Let me save this. As you can see, we already have the stars now. And like I told you previously, there is no fragment as such in our DOM. We only have the span tags. Okay, so it's just in memory. Okay, now the color, I think I did some mistake. Maybe standard color. This would conflict with the off color. Yeah, it's with my fight now. And I need to have cursor also. Star dot style dot cursor equal to point. Yeah, it's working fine. And I need to give something called star dot dataset dot weight. This is going to be useful because we've been using this dataset. We'll be using this rate value, which will be attached to all the star elements to identify which star has been clicked and based on process write or logic. So I'll be giving what index this one. As you can see, all the stars now have something called data rate hyphen one. We'll be using this. Okay, I think this should be it. Be having something called data stars. What about this? Dot containers for children. Also be creating a variable called filled star, which is going to be used to identify which stars have been kept till now. Basically, it's going to track the state. We can say that way. And we are going to only have event. We are going to only attach the event listeners on the container element. Sorry about that. We're going to only attach the event list on the container. We don't want to attach it to all the stars. Because you can guess here, like we can have multiple stars here. So attaching event listener to all the stars doesn't make sense much. And again, like how would you identify if you are not using event listeners? That's where the rate property comes into here, the rate dataset property. We write once. Sure, right. Yeah. I'm not sure whether I've understood whether I've missed something here. I'll just show you. But here we need to basically bind the this also. Because what will happen is like, let me show you. As you can see, it's referring the star rating container, but we would like that this to refer to this class so that we can access other stuff like the stars, filled stars, etc. So hence we would need to bind it. second. Now again we'll click on it. As you can see, it's referring that star, and hence we are able to access the field star, etc. So let me remove this. Now we need to basically first get the rate here. This rate. This is going to identify which star has been clicked. Right, click star equal to number e dot target dot data set dot rate. And if there is no click star, then we just need to return. You don't want to write any extra logic if you are not able to find a click star. You don't execute our logic, basically. But if you find the click star, then what you have to do is like you need to basically iterate till the click star. We already have the stars, which represents all the stars. We need to go to the index, dot style, dot what color, equal to config dot on color. As you can see, when I click on it, it's coming on color. But now you might notice when I click on 2 star, it's not working. So hence, what we need to do is like uh, need to basically remove the stars also, and we need to basically remove the basically first of all like we need to have the fill stars also. The fill stars is going to be what the click star, and need to again remove the classes so that whenever let me clarify once more. Whenever we click on the 3 stars, now if you would like to also make this 2 stars also remove. So what we need to do is basically we need to iterate the whole stars children again and remove the classes or color you can say, and make a default color which is white in our case, so that and then we come and iterate it here. So this code is going to be executed, but before this we need to write again the for loop. We're going to click on 4 star, it gives us the color. Now I click on 2, it's working fine, as you can see. Hence we need a fill star also. But now we need to do the on mouse over and mouse leave. Okay. For this, we can just modify this code. Basically, whenever you're doing a mouse over, we would like to get the what E. Here, let me write hovered star. Basically, we would like to know where which star we are hovering over. And if we don't find it again, then we will return. But if we find it, then we would like to just have the on color. Let me just click on it. Now, if I come back here, we refresh it. This is correct, no mouse. Okay, actually got mouse over. A bit misplaced here. Let me do this one. Remove this on mouse T, mouse over. Let me just write on mouse over here. Okay. Now I refresh, click. As you can see, it's working fine. But you might have noticed, like, let me just show you again. Now I come here and just do on mouse over. Okay, it's working fine. It has filled it. But when I go back, it's not removing it. That's one problem. Second problem is like if I come back here, then also it's giving me issue. Okay, basically I want it to be hot till here, no? So in that case, what we need to do is like again, like previously how we have done, we need to remove it. And I think this should go to fill stars. As you can see now, I've hovered over it, and when I leave out, it's not leaving. But when I come back here, it's. I think I did some mistake here. It should be what? config.count. Let's see. Yeah, this is working fine. Now we need to handle the leave scenarios. Now for the leave, what you have to do is like we need to just copy this code, just do some basic manipulations here. What we want is like before, whenever we are leaving, we would like to basically have the stars how we had on the click one. Okay. So hence we need to have filled stars here. Okay. This is fine. And let's see how it works. Okay. It's working fine. Now I click something, come back. It's clicked. I come here. I'm able to hover here. When I leave, it's again replacing it. So as you can see, it's working fine now. And I think that was it. And let me now show you the power of writing JavaScript. So if I make it count six, save. As you can see, we have now what 6 stars. Let me make the one color different, green, and save it also. As you can see, it's working fine. Gray, size 10 mm, save. Obviously, this overflowed it. But yeah, as you can get my point, like using JavaScript, we're able to get a very reusable component which we can use anywhere. Okay, it's not completely tied up with your index.html. You can just need to just take this JavaScript and whatever style you want, and you can use it wherever you want, wherever you want. Okay, let me comment them back. Save. I think I've not missed out anything as such. Yeah, and this is the first video, and there'll be other videos also. As you can see, let me show you once. I have a lot more videos pending, but just so yeah. Hope to see other videos as well, and bye.